Guess what, superstar? It's time to hear money. And look, this episode, we finna run up on a hack real quickly so we can figure out how much eeny, meeny, miny, mo we've been in charge. Okay, let's go.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's a cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I sorta like a bill collector, finance director, like the banks ain't lending out down. So when you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit all my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. I'm your host, Tamara Bubble. Yeah. AKA the I Hear Money Coach. AKA your favorite sync superstar. Look, AKA we finna hack up on these sync placement fees, coach. This episode. Look, AKA we gonna know exactly how much to charge these music buyers this episode. Yeah. And look, we gonna do it quickly. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't gonna be here very long. This is a simple episode. So let me get right into the basics, the beginnings, and then we can hop up into the meat and potatoes. Okay, now, if this your first time at this podcast, I want to say welcome to you. Bring your ears over here so you can hear this money. Yeah. I'm glad you decided to join us. Could you do this for me real quickly? I need a 5-star review like you know what to do. I need a star for every finger you got on your hand. How about that? Yeah. 5 stars, no less. Look, if I ain't giving you 5 stars of information, don't give me no review. I only want to see the review when I'm giving you, when I'm giving you sync gems. Look, unlimited sync gems. When I'm doing that for you, you come through and give me the 5-star for me. Okay. Anyway, when you're done with that review, come back over to the YouTube, because you got to leave a review on Apple or Apple Music Podcast, Spotify Podcast, one of them, you know what I'm talking about. You got to leave a review over there. Then hop back over on this YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Look, do the subscribey things. I need you to be a subscribee so you can hear this money twice a week. We out here dropping gems on a Monday and a Thursday. Okay. Now, hit the bell, turn on the notification so you get the next episode and the next episode. If this your first time, I need you to start back at episode 1. And I need you to come forward and listen to money as often as you can so you can get out here and get to reaching these goals I got for you. Goal number 1 on this podcast is to save you money in your sync business. Goal number 2 on this podcast is to make you more money in music licensing. Goal number 3 on this podcast is to transform your mindset. And goal number 4 is to activate your superstar. Yeah. Right about now, I'm going to introduce you to the sponsor, the Sync Superstar Academy. I got to introduce you because you don't know about these gems that's over there up in that academy. Look, can I tell you? There's a 24-hour Sync Superstar Activation Challenge. Okay, it's a self-study advanced music licensing course. Can I tell you the information in that course is not being taught anywhere else on this, in this whole wide world web. Yeah, off or online. Can I tell you? I got information in there that keeps me superstarring. Look, I'm sharing it with those of you that want a superstar. Okay, so it's self-paced. You take it when you're ready. And when you get done with it, you're going to meet up with me and we're going to go through any questions you may have about sync. I'm trying to tell you the course going to cover it all, but I'm going to clear it up with a little quick consultation. Can I tell you? Okay, the consultation comes with the course. All right, so go ahead and sign up for that. Visit syncsuperstar.com to take the challenge. If you don't got a sync business, visit Sync Superstar for goal number 1 so you can get out here and start your sync biz now so you can get to saving money in your sync biz. Anyway, okay, right now we finna talk about this disclaimer and get up in this episode. I just have to tell you real quickly before we begin that some episodes I talk tax, some episodes I talk business, some episodes I talk credit, some episodes I talk legal. Look, sometimes I'm gonna tell you some things that most people have to pay for. I'm gonna drop some gems on you that's gonna make you feel like this is professional advice. And I have to tell you now that this is just a podcast. Look, it's created for your edutainment purposes only. Can I tell you? Look, this podcast is full of my personal opinion and it cannot be constituted as professional business, legal, or tax advice. So if you know that, let's get up in here and get to hacking on these sync fees. Bubble on deck.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? Hey. You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit all my. I keep it moving like the tax collector, like the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. And if you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't shake that price.
Okay, now, could we get up in this episode so we know how much to charge? Okay. Look, this episode, before we start talking about the sync fee hacks, can I tell you something that would help you along before you even listen? Can I tell you this is a smart podcast? So you can hit pause on this episode and go back and watch episodes 37 and 38, because those episodes cover licensing on your own terms. Part 1 and part 2. And it's going to tell you all of the ramifications that you need in order to come up with a price. Now, this episode, once you get done with them episodes, okay, you're going to watch this episode, you know exactly how much to charge them. Like, can I tell you, this episode finna be done like this? Bloop. We done. Yeah. Anyway, I had to tell you that because, look, the solution's here. You want to know how much to charge for a placement? You need to get an agent. And here's why. I'm not telling you this because I'm an agent. Can I tell you? I got more than enough music on my roster. I'm telling you this so you know the ranges to charge for depending on the types of use and the types of media. Okay. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to get no agent. Can I tell you? I also cover this in the Fundamentals of Sync. It's a 2-hour masterclass. Visit the sponsor, syncsuperstar.com. Take that and you'll know exactly what are the ranges, what to typically expect to charge for certain types of placements. But this hack is, look, it's amazing because it don't take much to do this. Can I tell you? If you sign your song with an agent, you know what the agent gonna do when a placement come in? They're gonna tell you about it. Yeah. Look, for goodness sake, the agency that I run, when we get a placement in for you, look, it don't even have to be the final placement. Look, you might not even get selected for the final placement. If a quote request come in, I tend to inform the artist to let them know that, hey, your music is being considered. In that quote request, I'm going to include the deal terms to let them know what placement is on the horizon, what potential placement could go final, what is in the works. Okay, so it's going to include the media. Look, whether it's film, TV, digital, etc., etc. It's going to include the territory. It's going to include the length of the use. It's going to include the terms, like how long before it expires. And most importantly, it's going to include the budget that they have or the budget that I've negotiated. So here's the thing. If your music is signed with an agent, right? But you out here too, look, if you take that challenge, it's going to teach you how to make money with an agent or pitching direct. So say you get placements coming in and you don't know if the fees that they charging are legit. Look, you don't want to, I done told you on licensing on your own terms. Go back and watch some episodes. I done told you can reach up in the sky and pull out numbers. But you don't want to pull out numbers where they start laughing at you. Look, you don't want to pull out numbers where they block your email and go find another song. You don't want to look crazy out here in these streets. You want to know how you can know what range, what should I expect, what's normal, when they lowball it. Look, I'm trying to tell you, the agent will keep you from getting lowballed. I'm not saying you have to keep your music on there. I'm just saying if you're pitching direct and you have your music with an agent, you'll know exactly what you should be charging because your agent finna look, send you the deal terms. You're going to see the budget. You're going to see how long the usage was. You're going to see the types of media and you're going to know, oh, if another placement comes in like that direct to me, right? Maybe for a different song that you're pitching direct, maybe a song that you don't have with an agency. If another placement comes in with those deal terms, I know the ballpark of what I should be charging. I know the ballpark of what I can command for this particular song. Okay, because obviously a more recognizable song can command more money. A song that has had a ton of placements can command more money. Can I tell you? Look, I can teach you how to negotiate if you take that challenge. But look, this is just a little hack. Can I tell you, if you take the challenge, you're finna learn a whole lot more with me. Yeah. But look, in the meantime and in between time, look, go ahead and get your song with an agent. And then when they get a placement, they're going to send you the deal terms. You're going to know exactly what this type of placement, what these types of terms typically commands. If your agent know what they're doing. Yeah. Look, if your agent know how to negotiate. Yeah. And look, even if they don't, you at least will see maybe what the production company or the music buyer, what their budget was at the very least. Because look, sometimes there ain't no room for negotiation because maybe sometimes this is the budget, this is all they got. Okay. So now look, I'm going to tell you this once and I'm going to tell you this now. If you in a library, if your music is in a library, I done told you it's about 4 or 5 episodes now on libraries and why you don't need them things. Can I tell you this is a whole nother reason why? Look, when your music is with a library, you don't get no upfront fee. You don't know how much your music is worth. Look, they just got rate cards. You can have the greatest song ever. They still finna pay you pennies. Because look, libraries don't do nothing but charge rate cards and they don't do nothing but pay on the back end. Ew. And this is why I keep telling you to get your music up out of them libraries so you can learn how to superstar. But look, I'm trying to teach you how to superstar and you don't want to know. And this is, look, all I can say about that is ew. But look, if you on here and you listening for money and you trying to hear more of it, look, you trying to make more money in music licensing, go number 2. Yeah, you could go ahead and take that challenge, or you could go ahead and get your music with an agent so you can see the types of placements and deals and budgets and things that are currently out here in the market. Do it sound like money? Do it sound like you could hear some more money if you do something like that? Look, this is a simple hack. How many placements have you had with an agent? Go back to them emails and look at what the budgets and things were for the types of use, the length of use, the territory, the media. You ain't got to guess at this stuff. Look, you can pull numbers out of the sky, but why would you? Why would you do that and get laughed at when you can simply just look at what somebody else that's already doing business in sync? Look, if you want a superstar, you got to watch them stars in the sky already. Can I tell you? Yeah. You can pull numbers out of the sky, or you can pull intelligent fee ranges based on past licensing history. That's what we're trying to do out here. Look, I want to see more fellow sync superstars. Okay. And I know some of you might be sitting up here saying like, oh, but Bubble, what about me? I ain't never had no placement before. I don't know what the ranges are. I can't look back at nothing that my agent has licensed and be able to tell what I should be charging or what's a good number to expect depending on the type of use. And I'm going to tell you too. Look, I done told you, go to the fundamentals of sync. It's a 2-hour masterclass and it's going to teach you the ranges that you should be expecting. Yeah. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me. Hey. I only hear money.